Mike, congratulations. The defence of your title has started. Wasn't plain sailing. How would you assess the performance overall?
Well, it was a shaky start, and then I got off running after the first break and in the second set. That's basically it. Played well during the second and the third set, and then got the win.
What was it like coming back here for the first time, obviously to defend the title? Was there a nice feeling walking in and so on?
Yeah, it was goosebumps all the way through. I was here, I think, 5 hours up front, just to get relaxed, but then they told me I had 2 more minutes before I was walking on, and the nerves started kicking in again. But doing the walk on and everyone cheering and wanting autographs and photographs, it's a nice experience to get.
Is there an added or a different kind of pressure defending a title for the first time like this?
Yeah, it definitely is. I've never had this before, and like I said, I was really nervous that first set, so I was glad there was a break, and kind of relaxed the second and the third set.
Peter's not been in the best of form. Did you feel that if you could get at him, you had a chance in those last 2 sets?
Yeah, because you could tell him during the game that whenever I had a 180 or a good shot at the right moment, his darts were all over the place. And we all know Peter has been struggling for the last year or so. So it's difficult, because the first set he was starting off really well, and I was thinking, yeah, you know you can do it, but you don't really expect it. But then again, if you put him under pressure the last year, he buckles, and that showed again.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Well,
Mike, well played today. I remember last year at the World Grand Prix, there was a really good crowd reception for your walk-on.
Yeah.
Just wondering how that's sort of changed over the last year and how you've enjoyed that.
Well, it hasn't changed. It's still the same.
Yeah.
I get a good reception everywhere. It's an easy song to remember, and everyone knows the song. And I guess the people in Leicester really love it, and it showed again tonight. I think every single person in the room was singing it, and that's what you want from a walk-on.
Does it relax you as well when you get that reception?
It's double. At some point it relaxes me, and other times it gives me more nerves. Like when I have to walk on in Antwerp or Wiese, the 2 European tours, then it gives me more nerves, because you know everyone's for you. But it's a nice feeling.
You were talking a little bit about Peter's form. Were you sensing a bit of frustration when he wasn't managing to hit the opening doubles during that game?
Yeah, a little bit. You could tell in his body language and the things he said walking back. But hey, that's his thing. He needs to get his act together, I guess. He hasn't been the best for the last year, like I said, and it's tough to see, because you know what he has done before, and now seeing him struggle is not nice. You don't want to see anyone in that position.
What sort of things was he saying to himself?
I can't. No, I can't.
And just one more on Dimitri Vandenberg. It's obviously been a little bit of a tough time for Dimitri as well. Can you sort of update us, I guess, on how he's doing at all?
It's not up to me. You have to call him or whatever. It's not up to me to talk about Dimitri.
Okay, thank you.
Mike, well done on that performance. You spoke about nerves, and other people this week have spoken about opening round nerves. Is it more nervous defending a major in the first game,
yeah,
or entering the final like you did last year against
Yeah,
the Conference?
definitely, because today mostly the people were expecting me to win, and last year in the final I don't think anyone outside of Belgium was expecting me to win. So it's a lot different, yeah, and it's something that I have to hopefully get used to, well, we'll see the rest of the week how it ends. Hopefully I can start off again better than I did today.
For the past few years, we had Kim Huybrechts flying the flag for Belgium darts, then it was Dimitri Vandenberg, and it looks like he would do that for a long time, match play winner, UK Open winner, but he struggled a lot lately. Do you feel more pressure now as almost the sole Belgian player who's flying the flag in these big tournaments?
No, because I was before, but after we lost in the World Cup, we lost in the group stages, and the abuse and the hate I got from losing that made me realize that I'm not playing for my country, I'm playing for myself. So no, it's not that I'm #1 of Belgium now. It doesn't really bother me anymore.
Was that abuse from Belgian fans who were watching?
Yeah, from Belgium and from people that I see every week. And when they see me, they go, "Oh, Mike, how you doing? Oh, you're doing well." And then when you lose a game, they would bury you. And no, after that, I said, "I'm not playing for my country. I'm playing for myself."
Is that something that you've learned to cope with in the past year? Because you got thrust in the limelight, winning that major. Other people have spoken about it, getting online abuse. Have you noticed that more? And how do you sort of deal with it? It's easy.
Definitely. I think a couple of months ago, I posted some stuff on my Instagram story about messages I got losing a game on the live stream on the Pro Tour. And it was a first round game, and the other guy did what he had to do, checked the right things, and the abuse I got, people wishing me to die or get an awful disease, it's just been ridiculous. And it's not only me, it's everyone gets it. And that's what I mean with losing at the World Cup. I got the same crap from people out of Belgium. That's why I'm just playing for myself now and not anymore for my country.
Right on tonight, Mike. Thanks for talking to us.
Congratulations, Mike. It was a solid display in the end there. After being announced as the reigning champion, how special did that feel? And how good was it to sort of get over those early nerves and complete the job?
Well, the walk-on definitely gave me goosebumps. It's nice to have like 2,000-3,000 people singing your walk-on song and cheering you on. And I was nervous the first set, but I relaxed in the second, and it showed, and I got over the line. So.
And it'll be Luke Little next for you. I don't know if you saw his performance earlier.
I did.
How do you feel about that match, and were you prepared?
Well, I hope he doesn't do it against me, because it doesn't matter who he does it against. It's hard to beat. So yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, well done." No, I hope he doesn't do it against me. Simple.
Thank you.